Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. First, the headlines. Unknown miscreants snatched 9 arms from IRB post stationed at Kakmayai under Nongpok Sekmai police station in Thoubal district. 1 involved arrested. Ignoring people's voice akin to a state without democratic government, asserts Coordination Committee for Crisis Resolution co-convener Sotin Kumar Laishram. In Chandil, Naga People's Organization CNPO all set to organize total shutdown and mass rally against Government of India's move for Indo-Myanmar border fencing and scraping a free movement regime. Now let's look at the news in a bit more detail. Unknown miscreants snatched a total of 9 guns from an IRB post stationed at Kakmayai under Nongpok Sekmai police station in Thoubal district yesterday. The local residents, on the other hand, staged a sit-in in the area against the incident today. According to a report, the incident happened around 7:30 p.m. yesterday, where the unknown miscreants came in 7 vehicles and snatched the weapons, including 3 AK-47 rifles and 6 SLR rifles, by overpowering from the IRB stationed at Kakmayai Upper Primary School, who were safeguarding the village. The report further suggested that local residents reached the area shortly after the incident and detained an individual involved in looting the weapons with the help of securities. The detained individual was later handed over to police. However, there is no official report from police till now. Local residents staged a sit-in at Kakmayai Mayai Laikai today against the incident. Speaking at the protest, one Mairapaibi attending the protest highlighted that Kakmayai villagers fled their homes when the current crisis started. However, the villagers returned to their homes after the state government deployed IRB personnel to safeguard the village. She further condemned the unknown miscreants involved in the incidents for looting the weapons, while highlighting that the IRB personnel stationed in the area were called up by the government. She further urged the government to deploy additional state force at the village and also urged the people to refrain from such activities in the future.
ngarang numitang sakhang da khulai pai pasing lak tuna nam dana khulai mun bi khi ba chi maram ora kan ayar bi sing chi loina la kha khare khoi gi kangmayai khul hari ba chi sidagi na kilometer makhai ma salaga da ki khun tara mari manga tare red zone area ni Masida, a quite government site, Hajarakanda, IRB Single, but they quite tongue to Laitana Lajare. A those mind of the Kulai Pibela, Kanjanam, the Kulai Mun Bida Ragati, a quick minor lane, IRB Single, Quacarvanina, quite the Sianak and the Labum Zeroi, the Sianak and Hanag, the minus Yanagi Batavanaduna, a quite not government site, the hygienic mati, laying up the hygienic mati, Hanagi, IRB, Nipuyan Kaila Bazida, when over Pawata Rakana Kulai Mun Birabanina, Langaki site, the Gia hand, but state post Kambut and Birakanda, a quite tongue to Laitana Lahan.
Coordinating Committee for Crisis Resolution co-convener Sotin Kumar Laishram asserted that ignoring people's voice is akin to a state without democratic government. The statement was made during a press conference held at Irabad Bhavan, BT Road today. Speaking further, Sotin Kumar Laishram urged the state leaders to discuss about the ongoing conflict, which has persisted for almost 2 years, during the upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly session. He also urged the government to facilitate the safe return of around 60,000 internally displaced persons to their own homes who fled their homes due to the ongoing conflict.
Chief Minister Sri Biren Sindokpa Pam Kambu Singhi group Amadi Mabu Sindokpa Pam group Sing Nakan Ani Pugai Bagi Maduda Center ki Mating Lorca the Satlingaxi Sri Biren Lito Sakar Leheningba Mablo Tony was Sunda Sing Lance Satagre Sri Kari will get the game Lebas Lebasi Kari will get the game Moy Karagi Hamuna Bagi Maduna Kana Lobagi Lebaki Lantum Tobugi Stay the Lepaxi May of the Sava Lepaxi Machet Kaya about Catabas Basi ako'y Communist Party na. Kaya pindi. Ano ako'y na tamjaningi haydi hawdar assembly se Manipuri issue se kana biu. Ako'y center da taksa nakada masigi political dialogue, political solution. Ama porka na Manipuri territorial integrity se ngak na bagi apun mo isakam ngak na bukona bada. Yang maruoy ba? Warep kaya lower kada assembly se si pambio. Noi masen song thong sin. Adu loire na pam na bagi madom no en tawunu. Usi lan se lepan deyati. ಅದು ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತಮಿಳ್ನ ದೇಶದ ಸತ್ತರಿ ಯಾರೋ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನ ಬರಬದನ ಅಥುಮತ ಉಗ್ರಂದ ಕುಕಿ ನಾರ್ಕೋ ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ದಾರಿ ಸೆ ಮಸಿ ಕುದಕ ಲಾಲೆ ಪಲ್ಲು ಅದು ವರಿಸನೋ
Chandil Naga People's Organization CNPO is all set to organize mass rally and impose total shutdown against the government of India's initiative of fencing along the Indo-Myanmar border inhabited by Nagas and scraping of free movement regime. A statement issued by CNPO head office said that a general body emergency meeting convened on February 3rd resolved a mass public rally will be organized at Chandil District Headquarters on February 12 from 11 a.m. besides imposing a 12-hour total shutdown in Naga inhabited areas of Chandil District and Tengnopal District from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the same day. It further asked Naga ho-hos, students' organizations, village authorities and Naga public in Chandil District to garner support to the mass public rally. NSCNK ang may Mulatonu appealed to the Naga people to pray for support and contribute financially to fulfill its objectives. In a press release, NSCNK highlighted that they are currently engaged in a bilateral ceasefire process with the government of India to create a conducive environment for dialogue and expedite to resolve the Indo-Myanmar political issue in response to the aspirations of the people. They added that NSCN has held multiple meetings with representatives of central government regarding the bilateral ceasefire and also stated that the initiative seeks to accelerate peace process while preventing confrontations and bloodshed in the region. Combined team of Forest Department and security forces under the aegis of Churachandpur District Magistrate destroyed around 5 acres of poppy plantation at a hill range located at G. Monglian village yesterday. The report suggested that around 25 kilograms of opium could be yielded from the destroyed poppy plants. The team also recovered 10 poppy pods from the area. The Manipur police has arrested 3 members from various proscribed groups for their involvement in extortion activities. Police reported that one individual was arrested from Nagamapal, Kangjabi, Lerakmachin near public toilet under City Police Station, Imphal West District for his involvement in extortion activities from rented houses and shops at Nagamapal and Uripok areas. Police identified him as RPF PLA cadre 52-year-old Ningthojam Khamba alias Nganba, and police also recovered 1 two-wheeler vehicle and 2 mobile handsets. Meanwhile, police also arrested 2 Pambailet UNLF cadres from Narankonjil area near Chandranadi village of Imphal West District for their involvement in extortion activities from government officials and shopkeepers, along with their involvement in smuggling arms and ammunitions. Police recovered 1.32 pistol with magazine, 1 two-wheeler vehicle and 2 mobile handsets from them. Career Point Kota's Imphal Center was inaugurated at Hairanggoithong Ningthemcha Karong in Imphal West District today. The inaugural function was attended by R.K. Nimai, MCCI General Secretary Anil Haurokcham, Enlightened Knowledge Higher Secondary School Vice Principal L. Nalini, Career Point Kota Senior Member and Imphal Center Manager Sakshi Sharma. Addressing the function, Sakshi Sharma highlighted that Career Point quota provides insights about competitive exams such as JEE, NEET, IIT, and Olympiad to students, and they also provide study materials. She added that they also provided coaching for Class 12 CBSE students and that around 50 centers have been opened across the country. Sakshi Sharma further added that the coaching center aimed to teach around 500 students per year, and the maximum capacity for a class will be 30 students only. She also said Career Point Kota Imphal Center was opened aiming to provide affordable classes to the students from the state instead of wasting money by attending coaching centers outside of the state.
Actually, मतलब career point it is an educational hub. So we are best in the the competitive examination. So we are providing a classes for a state board, CBSE board, and in Olympiad exams, and we are main focusing on competitive exams like in IIT and NEET aspirants. Actually, we are focusing on 500 students for this year, and after this year, we are targeting more students.
The 19th Aikoi Lairik Ningthina Tamsi campaign was held at Millennium Institute of Sciences, which is located at Huakai Thil. SCERT Manipur Director Ahibam Romen, WOSEM Chairman Akham Joykumar, Millennium Institute of Science Principal Wahingbam Zenith, and MSF President Hizam Roshan attended the function as main dignitaries. In his speech, Roshan informed that the campaign has been carried out by MSF since the last few years with the objective to bring a transformation in the education sector of Manipur. He added that the campaign also aims to address the growing concern about many students being fallen in the jaws of drugs.
Tungi miron oigadoriba tungi fixture oigado mahiro ekhone khangjinba yabadi ngasigi tangdu laita da fibam sing indiana khoida watbi naibiba sing hangkatni yenglakanda ekhoi lairik ningtina tamlakanda indiana ekhoi kari miyeng yengi malemgi lebak singdana kari tauri ekhoi gi lebak si kyam chauthare kyam chaukhale habase ekhoi kupna nainarakanda lebak amagi thogdang amam khoi lobu mathok tarakpadune thamjaningbadi ngasigi chaukhallaba malem sida ekhoi gi manipur da thambiriba tonganba law act colonial administration agency gu man mong mya ma khoi ngasi thambiri tangkhun muknaba na myang gi punsi lom hannaba khonargi basi ekhoi kupna nainarakanda khandarakanda lebaki damak ekhoi drug chadaba nisa sijanadaba mahiro ema oirakanda lebaki future ma poraknabagi damak ekhoi khanba mathau oiraklabani.
Now it is time for a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Imphal West District United Clubs Organization IWDUDO and Imphal East District United Clubs Organization IEDUCO jointly organized a blood donation program at RIMS Lamphelpa today. Multiple blood donors including Dr. Huidrom Romin, W. Dina, Lenin Huidrom and W. Surjamani donated blood during the program, which was organized in connection with the 32nd Foundation Day of Amuko, which falls on February 12. Kanglaypak Loina Silon Apunmarup Kalam Imphal observed its 23rd Foundation Day at Manipur Press Club today. Addressing the observance, Kalam General Secretary Ningthaujam Deveshwar urged the state writers to publish their works in indigenous language only. He highlighted that Kalam presented awards to selected writers who mostly used indigenous language in their works every year. He further urged the writers from various indigenous communities to submit their works that is written in their native language. During the observance, 4 writers who used less mixed language, namely R.K. Sanahanbi, Nauroibam Khamba, Sagolsem Bilasini, and Nahakpam Biren were presented an award each in different categories. Various poets also recited their poems during the observance.
Kalam lingkalakpadagi hauji pawuda sahi kulumdoi phajilakpagi opokumon thoram maduni thoram masida manalan thopamadi sairing saidinabagi thoram pai pangthok jagani kalamna pangtholiba thoram si maruena mana pibagi laik si koi lonyan yaudaba haitare koi irolda anamba iba chumba yaba chumma kanda ngasigi mana phungbi gadori ba mioi singasina haiba mana singasi phungbada matik chari haiduna kalamna lonyan khadi yoram be ai pabi bukuri ma thinabadi ai adubu hazilakliba laik sing mayam dudagidi sina ifa phare andak jahigi lonyan yaudaba laik ni khalaga koi haiba laik singasi mana pijabani aiba singna lonyan yaudana ibinaba aduga laik so thajin biranaba haijari amadi yaiba makai isagi irol yekta phongba laik noina pamjai matung tabaju hariba laik thajin birbo matamdadi lonyan yaudaba irol yekta phongba laik oina ohen biu aduna aiba singna thonda tunjari
45th Foundation Day of Waikomani Girls College, which is located at Thobal Okram, was held at its seminar hall today. Floral tributes are paid to late founder members and faculties, besides distributing cash awards, medals, and certificates during the function. Thobal SP Dr. S. Ibomcha, who attended the function, praised the dedicated service of the faculties and non-teaching staffs in bringing the college towards progress.
तसेंना हारकांदा ओजासिंनि पुलसी याम थमोय सेंबा मत्रबा पुलसी हायबो तारे तसेंना दि आइदि ओजा ओइजगे आइ प्लान तोरगे आइ लाखजबो तसें अदगे आइ सुंदा सास वाक्य द खतंग सैटिस्फैक्शन फंदबदगी असमाय तौतागे आइना आइ जुनियरसिंग कोइना तमिरंबा कोइ सास स्कॉलरसिंग बॉक्टर फेला पुलि फिल्म लेरेना आइ कोइ खंजरगा आइ से यामना खाचेगा बोलाइसे इलेथोक नबोनजगी
A free medical camp was organized at Sawombung Relief Camp in Imphal East District today. Around 100 people, including senior citizens and children, were provided medical services during the camp, which was organized under the guidance of renowned state heart surgeon Sktv'S Kala. Children were mostly found to have common cold symptoms, and the senior citizens had high blood pressures, and they were also provided the necessary medicines. Sktv'S Kala also distributed the current year's calendar to the residents. Moving on to national news. BJP has made a historic comeback in Delhi, securing 48 out of 70 seats in the assembly elections held on February 5th. This marks the party's return to power in the national capital after 27 years, displacing the Aam Aadmi Party AAP, which managed to win only 22 seats, a significant drop from its 2020 tally of 62. Following the defeat, AAP leader and Chief Minister Atishi tendered her resignation to Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena on Sunday. Shortly after, Saxena issued an official notification dissolving the 7th Legislative Assembly of Delhi. Atishi, who had assumed the chief ministerial post in September last year after Arvind Kejriwal resigned amid corruption allegations, retained her Kalkaji seat by defeating BJP's Ramesh Biduri by a margin of 3,521 votes. However, AAP faced a major setback as key leaders, including National Convener Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, and Saurabh Bharadwaj lost their respective seats. With the BJP set to form the new government, party leaders including Union Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP President JP Naga convened on Sunday to discuss the roadmap ahead. The swearing-in ceremony is expected to take place next week, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Ministers of NDA-ruled states likely to be in attendance. Now, we're looking at some international news. Bangladesh has launched nationwide crackdown named Operation Devil Hunt, following violent attacks on activists and widespread vandalism targeting Awami League leaders and properties. The operation, involving multiple law enforcement agencies, aims to restore order and bring perpetrators to justice. The crackdown began after a mob attacked the residence of former Liberation War Affairs Minister AKM Mozammel Haqi in Ghazipur on February 7th, injuring at least 15 people. The violence was part of a broader wave of unrest sparked by a live online address from deposed Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, which triggered attacks on her supporters across the country. According to reports, authorities have arrested at least 40 individuals in Ghazipur alone since the operation began, with security forces detaining more than 8,900 people nationwide in the last 11 days. The violence escalated when protesters set fire to the historic 32 Dhanmondi residence of Bangladesh's founding leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. In Ghazipur, demonstrations by the Anti-Discrimination Student Movement and the National Citizens Committee turned violent after a student was shot outside the Deputy Commissioner's office. The operation includes Bangladesh Army, Navy, Air Force and Police, signaling a heavy-handed response to the crisis. The opposition Bangladesh Nationalist Party, BNP, condemned the violence, calling for an end to mob culture and demanding a clear electoral roadmap. The BNP has announced a nationwide rally starting February 11, warning that failures to address the situation could lead to the resurgence of fascist forces. And now the headlines once again. Unknown miscreants snatched 9 arms from IRB post station at Sktv'S and the Nongpok Sekmai police station in Thawal district. 1 involved arrested. Ignoring people's voice akin to a state without democratic government, asserts Coordination Committee for Crisis Resolution co-convener Sotin Kumar Laishram. Chandil Naga People's Organization CNPO all set to organize total shutdown and mass rally against Government of India's move for Indo-Myanmar border fencing and scraping of free movement regime. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News. I hope you have a great rest of your day.